My microphone was muted. My microphone was muted this entire time. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Alright, now I'm trying to see if I can actually figure out when and whether or not my voice is working right. It sounds good. It sounds good. I can now mute myself. There we go. Yeah. So, if you can't tell by the music, this is going to be Faith, the Unholy Trinity. If you couldn't tell by the title, this is Faith, the Unholy Trinity. Initis. Catechismus configuratio ad ticia lingua and abitus. Abitus diabetes. Excess diabetes. This kind of music reminds me a good bit of my childhood. I think it was a Baptist church I grew up in, kinda, before we went non-denominational. And this feels old, like old music, like old church music. Hello, Evie. And I'm going to skip the rest of this timer now this one's here. How is it going? How it be? It says I'm playing repo. That means I forgot to swap the game over. Wonderful. And now you get to see behind the streams because it did the thing. I had a huge trouble today getting this set up. I had to go through a whole bunch of other jazz. I forgot to take that stupid thing off. Alright, we're not ready yet. We're just not ready. It's not ready. Take the dashboard. Bring me my extensions. Deactivate, thank you. And then of course when I go to my channel, it doesn't take me to my channel, it just does something else apparently. Faith. The unholy trinity. There we go. That is now fixed. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. And then I can open the game back up. I can hit this and then wait 20 seconds to see whether or not it's actually gonna update or not. It should be good. It should be good. Everything should be there. I don't have a mouse. I can do this. Yeah, they'll be here eventually. It's fine. Whether they show up or not, it is perfectly fine. There we go. Now I can actually see it. Hello, Persephone. Welcome to Faith Unholy Trinity. What is merit? I guess we'll just do chapter 1 and we'll work our way through it. I'm not too sure. Oh, I think I actually went backwards. It's back. Latin from English to Latin. Confirmo. Confirm. Oh, I have to hit it twice. Double act. E. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Pressing the escape key or start button is a good place to start. If you're in a hurry, hold enter or the back button to skip cutscenes. Okay, I believe I am in control. I think this guy's name's John, and he's a priest. And I'm fairly sure I can get myself killed by a truck. I know that's part of the game. I think there's like a lot of instances that you can just get run over by a truck. Hang on a second. Wait a second. I think something trippy's just happened. Hold on. Walking simulator. Oh! Okay. Can't go down. Oh, I found the cross button. Hallelujah. Woo. Now, is that white dot his mouth, his collar, or like his eyeballs? And that's like a really weird afro. Ah, there we go. I got run over by a truck. Alright, the speed run for killing myself is now complete. Mark down the time. Thank you all for being here. Does the music changed? Oh. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can go that way without getting ran over by a truck. I knew we could die via truck. Ah, there we go. So let's not walk on the road like a lunatic. Ah, it does the same thing again. So we can't go down, can't go left, can't go right. Oh, a deer! Praise be. Praise be to dear Jesus. Our dearest Jesus.
Worship me.
That was weird. I guess someone killed themselves in there. You're invited to come celebrate Nate and Jason's 6th birthday. I think that was like a crab. It was walking like a crab, or maybe a spider. May 3rd, 12 o'clock p.m., 4 p.m. Directions: turn right at 1338 Snake Meadow Hill Road. And go straight past the well. Okay, so go straight past the well. Dear! Come back, dear. I wish to love thee. I wish to give thee head pats. Or convert them to Christianity. Either one will work. Oh. I thought I was gonna get a pet him. Hello? Oh. I'm here to I was invited to a birthday party. Hello? Weird, it's like the roof has collision. The roof has collision? Can I go through the woods? I cannot. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I think all the woodland animals have run up this way, save for that one deer. Nope. Alright, I guess all we can do is go back down. What was he saying there? Deer! Hello. I saved the deer! I saved the deer! He was going to hurt the deer and I saved him. Yay! Now where is he? Where is that little scamp? Where'd you go, buddy? Nah, I think that guy's name's like Georgie or something. Where'd you go, you little scamp? Where are you? Come on. Convert. That walking animation. Oh! Mr. Martin, it has taken longer than expected registering the markers on your property as a historical cemetery. Our office has had difficulty identifying who was buried there. The inscriptions on the gravestones are written in a language that we cannot identify. I've sent the gravestone rubbings to some of my peers at the University of Connecticut. I will reach out to you when I get a response from them. All the best. Derry Henderson, State of Connecticut Historical Society. I do kind of like this music. Almost got me that time, you little scamp. You almost got me. Uh, uh, Ah. Hello. I shouldn't have gone up there. I should have just kept going right. Did you guys see that? Was that William? I saw some people. Saw them again. Was that some children? Okay, that was fast. Looks like it was some sweet. Ah! Bob, the kids and I miss you. Move every day. The kids and I miss you move every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to the real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problem occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and they thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home next. Yeah, maybe that's the twins. Hallelujah. You can say all you want, Evie. It's not going to make this guy walk any faster. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off the Snake Meadow Hill Road. There's almost no driveway. That's fine. Persephone could probably fill you in. There's almost no driveway. Trees jut out in the middle of the gravel path that is almost covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Allred seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Allred explained that we would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed with elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the layperson. He's talking about beating them, I suppose. I knew it. I knew that little bugger was coming for me. Little scamp. The little scamp knew what he was doing. Yes, he did. Alright, let's see if I can take a shortcut. Yeah, so that little scamp, that lovely little guy, I don't know his name yet, but he's been trying to give me a hug. He's told me to suffer a couple times, which is a bit rude. Don't mind me, dear. I'm just going about my business. I think we saved the deer. I hope. And we've been finding notes by purifying little things. I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults. They told me they got lost while hiking. I pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing just didn't feel right. I think I should go dig up Bob's rifle out of storage. Alright, you should probably book it out of here. There's a Spider-Man walking around, and not the fun kind of spider. Oh. Okay. I may or may not be lost. I think I can go up here. Okay, that one jumped me. Yes. Spider-Man nearly got me that time. Thankfully, it's just WASD in space. Woo! Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your care and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Miss Davies have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Clifford. Oh, that's us. Father Garcia was the guy that must have like found. That was Michael then. This guy's name is Michael. The spider is Michael. Spider Michael, if you would. Spikel. And that was a person going up the ceiling. It's a coat. Mr. and Miss Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic. What? Led him down to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. Amy was in the very back of the attic. In a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of look a child gives you. Okay, so are they in the basement or are they in the attic? Which one is it? Is Amy in restraints or is Amy sitting in a chair with a weird look on her face? Which one? Please? Space button. So that must be Amy and her parents. I guess we'll start with the attic. Ah, there's blood. The music stopped as well. Is that an exercise bike? It is an exercise bike because these are some dumbbells. Alright. I can't go in there yet. Whatever that is, it's possessed. I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed, distorted, slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival funhouse. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I don't know why. She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her to the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stops working throughout the day, and now I can't seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob comes home tomorrow. So, why were the twins not in that painting downstairs? Or why is the water dripping over me but still into the tub? Oh, that's just a... I thought that was a doorway for some reason. This a doll? Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird-looking doll from Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead. Or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic. Oh, this is the bedroom. I thought those were stairs. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic when I got up there. It was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back looking straight at me like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came, so I raised my crucifix and began the rite again. I think we're about to get jumped. So just some children's toys. Simon says. No. I assume this is the twins' room. Amy, I guess, is a bit older. God bless the world. So that's everything I think I can do upstairs. I don't have access to the attic yet. Okay, the plant's holy. I was worried about the plant for a second there. Oh, is that the basement? Alright, we'll come back this way. That'll be our last stop. Oh! I think I know who that is. This guy has a backstory. He's not just some blank slate, by the way. Also, who needs a bed this long? Look at this guy compared to the bed. It's huge. But yeah, this guy has his own demons, and that one's got some long hair. You know what? I think I missed something. I think I could have got back in my car and left. That door is locked. Oh. Neat. I hope that guy's trying to just, like, I hope the big guy's just kind of trying to hold the little guy's hands and failing, but I don't think that's the case. I guess that's a pumpkin? Alright, time to head downstairs. It appears I don't have a way of getting through here. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked, what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary? The area we are working in has a lot of folks who practice Quimbamba. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is San La Muerte, or Saint Death. Yesterday we talked to a boy about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no, but I have prayed to San La Muerte. He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figures of San La Muerte, and the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. We told him he could pray to God and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to our church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months. Months. There's 4 months. Yes, slated. I'm guessing they haven't fixed some issues with the spelling and stuff. Washer dryer working? Yeah. No game's perfect. But some games they do need a little bit more. Like the water drop, it shouldn't necessarily be above the priest. Ah! What's your guys' opinion of mannequins with this stuff around them? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He is here.
Uh, Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the rite for long. Miss Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off their fear. Father Alred asked me to take the Martins upstairs, and it was physically worn out, but managed to get them to back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother, Mother," the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement, so I went down there to check on things. I found Father Allard lying on his back, unconscious, with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair.
You failed me.
Oh. I think I need to change rooms again.
The veil is lifted. Fabulous.
I don't think I need to change rooms, I'm just doing it because it makes me feel better.
The veil is lifted. You failed me.
I think that's Amy.
Guilty.
No, I got lucky there.
Fabulous.
The power of Jesus compels thee.
Close the foot. Exhale followed.
I am being followed? What do you mean I'm being followed?
There is the
Ooh.
I heard a door open upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, this is Faith, the unholy trinity. You missed Michael, by the way. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior's father, when I confronted her, she managed to cut the power to the house and her own parents with their own. I have to go back to house. And the nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you. And I'm sorry, John. And John's the one who wrote this. The man we're playing as is John. Alright.
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. She's my priest.
No, that thing's... I'm not doing a good job of kiting this thing. Phase 2. Ah! Was not fast enough.
Mortis.
Okay. So I guess it comes in the opposite direction. And I have a very brief window of time to spin around and get them. Oh, good news. Checkpoint. Oh, I messed it up. I was holding down the space bar. I can't turn when I'm holding down the space bar. Oh. Okay, I'm working on it. They're not really people anymore. Okay, so I think I need to move out of the way. They've been cracking my neck really good. Almost got me there, you little bugger. Okay, phase 3? Oh. Oh, I need to just keep dodging. Okay. So, they have now gone into hand face mode. Okay, hang on. Basically, we're performing an exorcism. It is not going well. It is not going well at all. I failed to do any damage that time. Yeah, this is Faith the Unholy Trinity. We are a Catholic priest trying to save this girl, I guess, or something. I don't know. Oh boy, they almost got me that time. Ah, it's changed. I need to... Did I... Was that... I did not just not move out of the way. Okay, if it makes me feel any better, I am also confused, but basically there was an exorcism a long time ago that did not go well, and this John has come back in an attempt to fix his mistakes of the past and maybe save Amy. Oh! I was in the pathway, apparently. But yeah, demons possessed this girl and he failed to save her. I think this is the one that, yeah, it's going to be a bit different. Okay. The hand's back in. Amy? Amy? Oh. Amy has got... Okay. I'll be honest, I kind of wish you would have told me a bit more than... I don't know exactly what you're confused on, otherwise I would try to help you out a little bit with what I know. I just don't know what necessarily you're confused on. I could use some more information. I might be able to help because I think I understand what's going on. Kill her. No.
A gun with one bullet.
Well, that was... Whoops! Hey. I goofed. I still can't get out this door. Man. Wait, do I get a second gun?
A gun with one bullet.
Alright, I know something. This might be something really, really stupid to do. Because I think this is something meant for really good players. But I watched a lot of YouTube shorts on this game. And there's a secret right here. Part of me does wonder, where on earth did Michael come from? I know Amy's like the daughter. They have a set of twins. Alright. I'm about to kick this pig. October 23rd, 1986. Dear Dr. McLashin, it has been 30 days since the beginning of my treatment here at Yale Psychiatric Institute. Dr. Spinell, who has been so patient with me, has helped me understand my afflictions and has helped me find a way to move forward and accept the truth. With Dr. Spinell's help, I have come to accept what really happened in September at the Martin family residence. I accept that what happened was not the result of any supernatural phenomenon, but rather the desperate action of a young girl driven to violence by her dogmatic parents and old church rituals that are thought to drive out evil. I am happy to report that since accepting the truth, my nightmares have ceased and I now enjoy peace of mind that I have not felt since the incident. Given my progress since first coming here, I respectfully request my release from Yale Psychiatric Institute contingent upon follow-up appointments with Dr. Spinell in the future. Sincerely, John Ward, aka the person we're playing as. The mirror is gone now. Can I shoot the back door open?
A gun with one bullet.
Now, if we're going with one bullet, I sure do have a lot of shots with this sucker. Nope. Doesn't work. Alrighty. So I do know there's a lot of things we can do with that gun with one bullet. But I don't want to do them necessarily. I would like to move on to chapter 2. Eventually. And it's looking like it's time to head outside. Not too sure where she's going to be at. The back door is closed. We finished upstairs.
A gun with one bullet.
Nope, that didn't do nothing. I thought it might do something. It did not. One more gravestone. Oh, this is a cross. I thought that was a tree. I thought something would be over that way. I wonder if Michael's around here still. What's going on right now? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just following a path through the woods. That's a person I could have shot too. I know I can go up here. I think I can take a right here. I am lost now. I feel like you're on the Legend of Zelda or Ocarina of Time right now, and the Lost Woods just kind of meandering about, hopefully trying to find the right way. Oh, this is different. Amy? Amy. I can't do anything with Amy. The cross didn't do nothing, and I can't walk into her. Maybe I must. Maybe this is what I do need to do.
A gun with one bullet.
Well, oh gosh. So, what are you confused on? Because from what I understand, this man, his name is John. He is a priest. He came to this house to help out this family right here. Their young daughter, Amy, was possessed by a demon. It did not go well. The demon was not excised, and well, basically they failed. John was sent to a mental institute, or he was interned in one somehow, or one way or the other, and eventually got out of said institute. He's come back here to finish what he started, to hopefully try and save Amy. Because regardless of what happens to the parents or the twins or whatever, it's not over. And that's why he came here today.
A gun with one bullet.
And now he has a gun with one bullet, and Amy is still possessed. Yep. That's kind of what I've gotten from mostly the notes we've actually seen so far, but also, what's what I'm looking for here? What I've seen on YouTube. This is actually a rather beloved cult classic. Amy. It's over. She's dead. I've killed her. I probably didn't even need to do that. And I get the feeling that listening to blood written on the floor probably wasn't a smart decision. And there are multiple endings to this. End of chapter, murder. Ending 1 of 5. Murderer, I should say. Police arrest man accused of murdering missing girl. A New York man is in custody after he confessed to the murder of a Sterling girl who had been missing. John Ward of Palmyra was pulled over on Snake Meadow Hill Road last night after a state trooper reported hearing a gunshot. The officer thought multiple gunshots. The officer thought it might be poachers. The officer said Ward was acting nervous and suspicious. After being pulled over when questioned, Ward reportedly said, "I've killed her." According to the police report, the officer called for backup afterwards. After, Ward became increasingly upset, saying repeatedly that there was a demon inside her. Ward was taken to Sterling Police headquarters for further questioning. Ward then confessed to authorities that he shot and killed Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl who had been missing for 9 days after escaping from a mental institution. After a brief search, police located Amy's body in the woods near the now abandoned Martin home. In addition to receiving a gunshot wound to the stomach, Amy showed injuries suggesting that she had been thrown out of the second-story window of the house. An officer who helped recover the body told reporters that Amy's face had been mutilated in a very brutal manner. Ward was found dressed as a priest when he was pulled over. It was suspected that he impersonated a priest to gain his victim's trust after Catholic authorities in Rome confirmed that Ward was not an ordained minister. The rest of the article is missing. New effect? Yeah. But that's chapter 1, ending 1 of Faith in Unholy Trinity.
September 21st, 1987. It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house. I have to finish what I started. What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
Here we are again. Ah, okay, we're here now.
And done with one bullet.
Alright, so there are other things I could do with this. See if we can't get some of the other endings from this one save. Hopefully we can. I don't think I've done anything wrong. I don't know if I have to, like, not die at all in order to get, like, the perfect ending. Nope, that didn't do anything. Alright, time to get another gun. I wasn't sure if I could shoot the well or not. I was hoping I could. It'd also be nice if I could move just a little bit faster.
A gun with one bullet.
Oh my gosh. I keep trying to skip the text by pressing the only button that does anything, and it didn't do nothing. I also think I could do that boss fight again if I
A gun with one bullet.
if I decided to shoot that mirror again, because the mirrors come back. I also wonder if having that note like changes anything, or if I've just, you know, didn't even need to do that. Hmm. Nope, it's done. I need a map of this place. I am lost. Ah, here we go. My car should be over here.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid.
Michael! Father and son. I think that's what happens if you just leave. Seeing Cardinal Clifford, with all due respect, you cannot grasp the importance of the work I am doing for the young Michael without being present here. Michael needs my help now more than ever. In the past few weeks, I have made great progress with Michael's affliction. Nevertheless, whatever darkness is inside of him fights back with increasing ferocity. We must not let up the fight against the enemy at such a critical time. There is another reason why I dare not return Michael to his family, nor let them see him. The darkness inside of him afflicts his soul, but it also causes a terrible strain on his body, so that there may be no mistaking what I mean. I have enclosed a photograph of young Michael during one of our sessions. The photograph is missing. Alright, well that's the second ending. I killed a random guy. Apparently that doesn't do anything. I have found 17 out of 20 notes. I wonder where the other notes are. I'm gonna try to. I'd like something more satisfying than murderer. That would be nice. Can I leave with a gun? Oh, that's Michael.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I have set my love upon him, therefore will he deliver me. I shall call upon him and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right deed.
Ending 5 of 5, the faith endures. So that's, I think that's the good ending. I've missed ending 4 of 5. I've gotten 4 of the 5 endings. But it looks like you have to kill Michael to get away from that place. Police, animal experts, investigators, Chupacabra remains found near Sterling. Sterling PD is enlisting the help of a local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of an animal which some residents are calling a Chupacabra were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by a motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say they initially investigated the gruesome scene because the motorist who described the remains had told them that they appeared to be of a person. After arriving at the scene, police concluded that the remains were of some kind of animal. I honestly thought I was doing an order. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what happened exactly. We're dealing with here said said a Sterling police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or a coyote if it's a mountain lion or exotic pet that escaped from its owner or an animal with rabies. We need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of animal had been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffering from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. Okay, I think I know what the missing ending is. I think I know what I need to do now.
With one bullet.
Have you guys, just completely out of the blue, have you guys seen Bambi? No? Yes? The original book was actually meant more... Yeah, so the original book, the author was... He's a Jew. He was a Jew who escaped from the Nazis, and like his family managed to get away from them. And the story Disney did, like, they kind of butchered it. They got rid of the allegory of the... Pardon me, Amy. They got rid of the allegory of what happened, basically. That it was them trying to get away from the Nazis. And, survive being hunted by them. And they kind of got rid of that. They completely changed what it was. And that was kind of just like a story about hunting. But, like, the hunter wasn't really a villain. He was just a guy eating. Okay, this is different. Yeah. Just thought that might be interesting to hear. Also, I'm going to give it a second. Persephone, let me know when Persephone's no longer seeing an ad. Yeah, you guys remember Bambi, right? Ad at this time. An ad at this moment. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I can't even alt-tab. Because, like, this screen that you guys are seeing is the one. Okay, so you guys can see it? Will you hold on? Because I know Persephone just got an ad. I don't know how long the ad lasts. I want to see Persephone say something. So that way I know we're good. Yeah, I'm waiting for... I've got one other viewer. Yeah. Because they need to see this. Because, you know you guys love Bambi, right? Yeah. Persephone, speak to us. Speak to us when the ad is over. Speak. We summon thee, Persephone. Persephone. And back. Alright, you remember Bambi? I think this is the fourth ending, by the way. Just some random deer.
I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror.
Oh no. Ending 4 of 5, The Hunter. And that is all 5 endings of the first chapter. I knew it. I knew it was. It was the gun. He shoot the deer. I just didn't see it. But that Bambi's got a lot different. The Disney Bambi has a way different ending with that. Although I think it's kind of appropriate to, what happened to the Nazis. They, killed a bunch of Jews. A lot of them got put to death. Unidentified body discovered near wrecked car. The site of a deadly car accident was discovered along a road near Sterling this morning, along with the body of a person who has not yet been identified. At 6 a.m. this morning, a resident called to report an accident along Snake Meadow Hill Road. The driver of a silver sedan had swerved off the road and struck a tree. The spokesman for the police commented that the body appeared to have been dragged several yards away from the car deeper into the woods after having been ejected from the front windshield. It was noted that the body had been mangled beyond recognition. Investigators suspect this was probably the work of coyotes. Police also noted that parts of the clean white-tailed deer were found in the trunk of the car. From a white-tailed deer, a hunter typically gets 75 pounds of meat. However, it appears the victim of the accident was only able to carry about 25 pounds back to the car. Yeah, that's all 5 endings of the first chapter. I think we will save chapter 2 for Wednesday. I believe that's, because tomorrow's Minecraft and the next day is Warframe. So Wednesday we will come back with chapter 2. And then that Sunday we will finish off with chapter 3.
September 21st.
We already know this. Yeah. It's mostly just because oh, you know what? No, we'll watch the credits later. Yeah, we're gonna end early. I've not been doing too good recently. Like, with everything that's kind of happened. Yeah. I do too. But, like, I woke up this morning with a pretty bad headache, and I just didn't even go to church. Oh, this is an absolutely amazing tutorial. There we go. But yeah, I would like to say thank you all for being here. My dear investors, I've had a good bit of fun with this. And it's going to be a couple short streams, but I think it was nice and tight and pretty. So, to all of you, I would like to say thank you once again. And until we meet again, bye-bye. I'm not hovering over the end stream button.